Do you use any of these third-party lead sources at all?
Which ones?
Zillow, Zapier, Realtor.com, or I guess Realtor.ca there if you're out there in Canada. Anything like that?
I used to use Realtor.com, but I don't pay for it anymore.
Okay, okay. No worries then. So what usually this breakout session is kind of designed to do is answer any questions in regards to basically a simple tool known as our lead Dropbox. So over in your lead engine, you have this lead Dropbox. This is to connect third-party lead sources at different levels, be it for the company, the office, team, or yourself. Okay. Now, if you don't have any questions in regards to that, no worries. I can answer any other questions in regards to MAXTech/kvCORE, but anything stand out to you?
No, I'm just trying to learn what I can before it's rolled out. I'm in New Jersey. I
Okay.
think it started in Canada, but it's not in the United States yet.
No, no, no. It's coming though. At least your version of MAXTech, because there is kvCORE available to general brokerages and stuff, but what MAXTech is like an improved or a special version. So you're gonna have like access to extra tools. Um, but in terms of that, if you'd like some guidance, I can maybe answer some questions in regards to that. Would you like that?
I'm not sure exactly what to ask. I mean, I was told that anything that was in Bouge is automatically going to pop into kvCORE once it becomes available. So I have pretty much most of my contacts in there already.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. What about communicating with those contacts? Have you set up any pre-built, like say, marketing features with smart campaigns or scheduled mass emails at all?
Well, I was using the email thing to send out on the holidays, to send out like a drip type campaign.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I'm going
And,
to want to use the kvCORE for the same thing, just like set it and forget it, so to
mhm,
speak.
yep. What you want to look at then is probably these smart campaigns here. All right.
Right.
So drip campaigns, very similar. All right. Uh, our smart campaigns are a little bit more advanced, though. They can offer a little bit more. So if you want, I can, maybe break it down for you and see if you have any questions about that. Does that sound fun?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the other thing that I want to know about is they told us we're going to be able to connect it to like our MLS. So in other
Yes.
words, if
Hmm.
somebody is searching a property and they like click on
Yeah.
it and that's what they like and they want to see, it's going to populate into here
Yeah.
as
Let me
well.
show you my demo site here. So at the very bottom of each and every one of your sites,
Mhm.
scrolling all the way down. All right. I'm out here in California. So you're seeing the CRMLS, the SDMLS here.
Right.
All right. This is live. Look, November the 10th at 2 a.m. was the last time this MLS feed was updated on my site. So the properties that you're seeing here are the most up to date. The
Okay.
listings themselves, all the details, it is ripped right out of the MLS data sheets there. Okay. So like the information, the description, all of this, it's from the MLS. So the good thing though is that these MLS feeds are set up for you with your websites and your backend kvCORE tools here before you technically even launch. Okay. So that's usually handled though with our implementation reps. They should be in constant contact with you, or you may have had some kind of communication with them. Uh, any of that happened yet for you per se?
No, not none of that so far. I'm just watching some of the webinars that you guys are holding to try to get a little bit of a
I see.
running start when it does become available in our
And
area.
just to be sure, you are part of Remax, right? You didn't get into this
Yeah,
webinar from. Okay.
I'm Remax Innovation out of Old Bridge, New Jersey.
Okay, okay, good, because this is specifically made for Remax folks. Um, I'm a dedicated rep there for you guys. So if anyone else from any other brokerages were hopping into this, I was a bit worried there for a minute. um, but beyond that, there with your integration, what is going to happen is with one of our implementation reps, they're going to be in communication with you there, Stephen, and they're going to get like your site names, the approvals with the MLS, your name servers, and get everything set up on your behalf. You just have to follow their instructions and what they request from you.
Okay.
All right. Now, back to smart campaigns, or did you have any other questions about the MLSs?
No, that's all I can think of right now.
Okay. Okay. All righty. All right. So smart campaigns, similar to drip campaigns. Let me kind of show you what we have in here. So we have a bunch of default campaigns already made available for you and your agents. All right. Just breaking them down though, you got a name and a description here. This is obviously internal. This is to let you know and your agents know, hey, this is what the campaign is. This is what it's supposed to do. All right. But this right here, the starts when, I want you to just keep this in the back of your mind. If you remember nothing else from today, okay, remember the starts when.
Okay.
This is the reason why the campaigns are going to attach. Now, all of our default smart campaigns are surrounding the lead statuses. So if I go over to the CRM here, let's see if I've got any leads that I can look at. Nope. Let's just filter out for company contacts. 1 second. All right. So you recognize these statuses, the prospect, the new lead, active lead. If you ever look at a contact, that's a part of their client journey here.
Mhm.
If we go back to the smart campaigns, you'll notice that those statuses are the reason why our default smart campaigns start. That's the trigger. Okay. And they're also designed for specific types of leads, right? You have buyer campaigns for buyers and seller campaigns for sellers and vice versa and everything like that. But you can also have many other reasons why these campaigns start. If you ever build one out, you could start a campaign because the lead is from a specific source, okay?
Right.
Or because the contact is transferred to you. This is probably something your agents will use more than yourself because you're probably going to be transferring the leads to them. You can also start a campaign because of a hashtag. If you've ever seen kvCORE before or understood it, hashtags are labels. And as you can see, they can be pretty much anything you want. I've done test, I've done pawn test, I did hoobly doobly tag. Like it doesn't matter. But you can start a campaign like a newsletter, hashtag newsletter, or hashtag follow-up, or hashtag oceanside alert for the city, whatever. But what you mentioned earlier, like having a campaign start because of the holidays or because of a specific date, you can do that as well. You can
Mhm.
choose the date type, be it their birthday, a purchase anniversary, or because it's a Tuesday. Why not? You can start the marketing from then. Maybe you start the 12 days of Christmas, or something like that on the 13th of December, and
Right.
you have an email each day up until the final day there. Okay. But yeah, you can create these, you can set these up. Exiting out of this here, you're going to have channels of communication. These are the different types of engagement pieces in these campaigns. And if you ever look at them, all right, you can click on the campaign name to kind of see exactly what's going to send out. But like right here, in the very first moment that this campaign attaches, there will be a task and a call scheduled at the same time. So it's attaching, but it's also having the system notify the agent. And I'm not saying that this is going to be the case for you here, Stephen, but if you've ever had those agents say, well, I don't know what I should do next. What should I do? Or should I reach out to these leads? Should I call them? The system is literally going to do that for them. You should call at this point. You should manage this task or have the system engage on the agent's behalf. And it'll have emails or text messages come directly through the system from the agent. So if the lead responds, it goes right back to the agent themselves. So all of these features, all of these details in these campaigns can be just a couple of days long or a couple of years or longer than that. So these are, I would say, pretty detailed in its benefit to you and your agents. I would
Mhm.
just say here that have fun with these because you've got a lot of opportunity to either build out your own for any number of reasons or use the ones that are already there, maybe modify them a bit. But the features here, if you're a company admin, if you're in this system managing this for your agents, you do have complete control over the campaigns for you and your agents as well. It's one thing I'll mention here, just so you're understanding here, Stephen. If you go through any of our training, you might get a repeat of some of this information. But what I'm talking about is the status of these campaigns. If you have these turned on, great, they're working. If you have them turned off, hey, no problem, but they're not attaching to leads. And if they were attached to a lead and you turn a campaign off, it stops. It prevents any future actions for leads that are currently assigned to it. So you've got fail safes here, Stephen.
Right.
And then finally here, you got a company scope. So when you get into the system, I'm pretending I'm Mel here, and I'm actually Christian, so not even the same gender here, but Mel is a company admin. So she gets to control these campaigns for the entire company. And if she turns one of these off as the company admin, she's turning it off for everyone in the company, all of the agents. So you do have that kind of control. Do you need to, though? No. If you want to just turn it off for yourself, look, I'll just pull up my own set of campaigns here, Christian Domain, the trainer, and I'll turn it off for me.
Right.
And it works.
I'm an agent. I'm not the broker, so I'll
Oh,
never
yeah.
be running it as a company person.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, no worries then. But in terms of your own campaigns as well, when you get in here, Steven, go ham, my man. Build out some of your own campaigns, set up your own marketing and your own structured training. The one thing I will mention to you though, when you get in here, the first thing we always recommend for you is this, the Agent Quick Start course. Okay. This is something beneficial to really anyone. And I'm not trying to, brag about myself, but I did help create it. So I am kind of invested in sorting this out for you. But the course itself is not heavy. It doesn't require a lot of your time. You go through today, maybe setting up kvCORE. The course itself is broken down into 4 main sections and then a conclusion and then replays. That is because in each one of these sections, we have videos, we have written content, and then a live webinar for you to attend. So you can get the recording of those live webinars there, Stephen. But beyond that, it's not going to require hours upon hours of your time to learn all this. Just take it day by day. Today, well, when you get in here the first day, just go through and set up your system. The next day, manage your contacts, the automation. The day after that, go through getting familiar with your site and your website and your listing tools. And then finally, go into fueling your pipeline. And I'm not joking about this. The course itself is not that long. If you look at the videos, this first one is just a couple minutes, then another 2-minute video, then a 6-minute video, so it's a bit longer, but then we go back to another 2-minute video, and that's it for the first part. So really, it's just 15 minutes of your day.
Right.
Okay.
Can this program be connected to like OpCity or to soul.com, or is it strictly like realtor.com, Zillow?
No, it can be connected to a lot of other third-party platforms. The way you would do that, though, with those third-party platforms, going back to what I showed you earlier in your lead engine, this lead Dropbox, if it's not for Zapier and it's not for Zillow, you're going to use what is the email forwarding key, and you're going to get yours, copy it, and then connect it to tools like OpCity or soul.com. And there's a set of instructions for you. If you're not familiar with how to do this, we do have articles and links showing you how to do this, because technically, like, our support team can't go into your OpCity account and set it up for you. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when you get in there, we have instructions for you to walk you through it step by step with images and videos and everything in between.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so unless it's Zapier or Zillow, you're just going to use this email option.
Right.
Okay. Following up with that, my man. Any other questions? Anything else you want to talk about? Some football season's going on right now. I don't know.
Nah, that's okay. I'm just trying to learn kvCORE. That's it right now.
Okay.
I know I don't know. Do you know when the date is it's going to hit the northeast of the
No.
United States?
No. They
They're
don't tell
telling
me
us
any of
like
that.
January. They're telling us January.
That seems about right. I won't say that I know exactly when each of these dates, because there's like rollouts for different regions, and like, there's the Remax agents up in Canada. Apparently, they're going
they
from
have it.
east to west.
Yeah, I think Canada's got it already. So we're next, I think, in line.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know, honestly. To be fair though, it is, I think, like different week periods for different brokerages in each of the sections of the country. So like, you know, just as an example, this week it could have been me, and then next week it could have been you. Not in terms of each of the agents, it's just in terms of each of the franchises or brokerages and their different sections there. If you do have access to your Remax Center account, I think they might have a clearer picture for you. In MAXTech / kvCORE, it's just the functionality. We don't necessarily have all the details of the rollout.
Right, I got you. And this class today was just connecting third-party leads, right?
It's more of a breakout session, like where you just ask questions about, okay, what do I set up? What do I need? And questions about the third-party tools. Because really, the setup itself doesn't require a whole lot of training. You know what I mean? And as
Gotcha.
a trainer, I'm just supposed to answer any questions that you might have in regards to it.
Right. Well, I mean, I pretty much asked all the questions I had.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm answering your questions. Now, with that in mind, let me just make sure and grab a recording document for you here. Okay, I'm going to share this with you. Okay, so feel free to just access this whenever you have a moment. Well, just click on it now. So you have it.
Where do
open
I
on
click it?
I put it in the Zoom chat. You see it there?
Oh, okay, got it.
So if you can open that up, okay. We have other webinars here for you to review. Okay, so like how you can generate some more leads or manage lead routing, powering up your automations.
And they're across the bottom, right?
Yeah. And then the links and the dates in which the recording took place are there for
How do I save this to my computer?
just bookmark it in your browser.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
All right. And I think you can download these documents, but just be aware, it doesn't get up to date once you download it and it's on your desktop, because it's on your desktop and not online.
Right, no, I just bookmarked it and then I can click on it and look at it later.
Yeah. And also, you don't just have to be here the one time. You can come back next week. I hold the same training next week and the week after, and so on and so forth, until everyone in Remax is launched.
Right, I've looked at about 4 different webinars so far. Like I was jumping around, but everyone was coming up the next day or the following day, and just to
Cool.
get a leg up.
Yeah. I will say, some of the training's not really going to benefit you until you're really in here yourself. But it's never bad to just get, preemptive knowledge and just be prepared for everything. So good on you for that.
Yeah, I want to use it more than I was using Booge because I was disappointed with Booge.
Okay.
It stunk.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what Booge is. I've never even heard of it.
Well, it's the CRM that Remax offered, and they made us wait a long time for it. And then it came out, it wasn't even finished, so it had a lot of bugs. And this is clearly much more sophisticated, and I can't wait for it to come out.
Okay.
Because it'll take some of the work that we have to do. Once it's all set up, ready to go, it'll take some of the work that we have to do away from us.
It'll take a lot of it, actually. I found out that some of the average times that agents are just in kvCORE is like 20 to 30 minutes a day, and that's it. Like that's like the average user time frame that somebody spends in here, because after they get everything set up, after they have everything managed, they just like log into their dashboard. Okay, what calls do I need to make? Okay, what activity is happening? All right, I'm good for the day, because everything else is being managed through your marketing or your lead engine or your lead capture and your websites. So hopefully you get to that point. Wouldn't it be nice to just work 30 minutes a day and make money like that?
So like you're doing this class, right? I'm the only attendee on here right now with you.
So far, yeah, just for me.
And there's like 35, 40 agents in my office. So I'm the only one who's interested enough to be on here.
Well, I'm probably going to see you again then, Stephen. So we'll make a friendship out of it, my man.
Sounds good.
But in terms of keeping things up to date, just I don't know if you have access to this. Let me actually provide this for you here. Okay. This is like more of our just general training that isn't so much of a breakout. If you really want the most information, I'm going to share this calendar with you. All right, feel free to bookmark this because it stays up to date all the time. But as you can see, we've got a bunch of webinars throughout the week, and this is just for any general user of the system.
Right. I'm going to save this bookmarker, right?
All right, cool.
All right.
All right, anything else?
No,
sure,
that's
you don't want to talk about
football? No, not really. I got to get to work.
All right, man. All right.
We could end it. If there was nothing else that you could show me at this point, then I'm fine with ending it. It's up to you.
Yeah. Honestly, if you have no other questions for me, we'll keep it short today. Then we'll just end it here.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right,
Good
all right,
meeting
my
you,
man.
Christian. All right, have
You
a
as
good
well,
day.
Steven. I'll see
All
you
right,
later, my man.
so long. Bye-bye.